Hello, hello, hello. It is Moonshine Oracle with a full moon energy check-in for the sign of Virgo. This could be you. This could be the cross watcher. I don't know. I don't care. This placement could be anywhere in your chart. It could be anywhere in their chart. Again, I don't know and I don't care. I'm just reading the energy. Disclaimers are in the description boxes of all the videos because I will be damned if I have to deal with somebody's triggered, unhealed bullshit. Because I ain't playing with y'all. Around 2020, the pandemic, a lot of feminine energy at large was under a lot more attack than what they normally were. But the thing is, it's not just a witch I'm picking up on, it's witches. Highly weird witches. Because in 2020, the old guard was supposed to sit their ass down and retire and let new come up. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. There's a lot of beauty spells. Heavy on the womb. There is power in the womb. Wombs are the gateways and the portals to enter this world from the higher realms and so on down that line. There's a lot of energy there. And there's a lot of people who want to control it. There's a lot of people who want to steal from it. The manifestation physically for a bunch of women, PCOS, endometriosis, fibroids, miscarrying, and so on down that line, yeah, it's because of these cunts. I said what I said. Yeah. Yeah. See, my thing is there's one in particular. It's I don't know whether she carries Jezebel. And God knows what else. She's just got a multitude of demons and entities on her. And just the spirit of Jezebel in general, it is on its way out the door. We're just waiting on the order for someone to just push that hoe out the window, basically. Again, it's not just a witch I'm getting, it's witches. These witches have to know what they're doing. These women are 40 plus years old. They're afraid of aging and stuff like that. It's time for them to sit down and let new come up. It's time to let others have their moment. And they don't want to let the moment go. It's time for someone else to have a season of harvest. Because they have plenty. They have plenty. So it's just somebody here is just, they're afraid of not being relevant in the new day and age. And it's just man, with your fan base, you shouldn't have a problem with that. And if it's one thing I know about magic, is you have to expend a lot of your own life force to kick certain things off, and that will aid you like nobody else's business, hence all the energy vampirism. So if you normally have clear, beautiful skin and it's suddenly blotchy and red and stuff like that, yeah, it's this bitch. Or should I say bitches? They're primarily afraid of aging, but I'm sorry, if you're 65, 70 years old, Hagatha, have a seat. In fact, there's a pew in the church over there. Pick one. Go. But just go. Quit trying to control shit and bow out. But my thing is this, if it's one thing I know about a really distorted Virgo, if they feel you do not deserve to have something, they're going to stop at nothing to make sure you don't get it. they will sell out and then some to make sure this never happens. But the funny thing is I can tell who's just an overall hateful spirit just by the way they look. I know a lot of women with Virgo signs that just look busted. I don't know what it is about them. But again, if they feel you do not deserve to have something, they're going to make sure you don't get it. Even if they got to go to witchcraft, they're going to make sure you don't get it. But Virgos like to be of service. It just genuinely makes them happy. They're very charitable. But the problem is they expect others to be as charitable and giving as they are. And if they're super narcissistic and distorted, they will be the ones trying to make you be of service to them and their selfish whims and desires. Because in addition to all the attack on the feminine collective, I've been picking up on like this master slave. Like somebody keeps trying to spiritually enslave a feminine to their selfish whims and desires. And it's like, bitch, fuck you. And then there's a couple more I'm aware of energetically that are just jealous of somebody's beauty. And the thing is, they're not applying expensive creams. It's just genuinely a side effect of living a clean, healthy lifestyle. You have to eat right. You have to drink your water. The energy drinks, you got to put those down. The cigarettes, you got to put them down. No offense to anybody that does this, but you got to put that shit down. You have to eat right. Your gut has to be healthy and balanced. Because if your gut is not right, it's going to show in your complexion. If you are eating things that trigger an inflammatory response, it's going to show up in your skin first. That blotchy unevenness, yeah, that's what that is. It's inflammation. And on top of that, somebody here just does not like to work out, and there's other people who enjoy it. It's how they relieve their stress and so on down that line. And my thing is this, if somebody wants to train for a marathon, that's their prerogative. Because up until the pandemic, I did halves. And my thing is, I don't know what it is. It's like every time I would train for a race, I would be making great timing. Like I could easily maintain a 3-hour pace. But the day of the race, you would swear that cinder blocks were tied to my feet. Do I always start what I finish? Yes. But I will be damned if you fuck up my shit just because. It's one of those things. No one is jealous of somebody's looks who is not, like somebody who just did not come from a good set of genes. And my thing is this, if it's really about beauty, baby, take that shit up with your mama and your daddy. People like me and everybody else, we are not responsible for your fucking genetics. Just because somebody wants to eat a healthier meal instead of pizza, it does not make them a snob. Just because somebody would rather wear a button-down shirt and slacks to work instead of housekeeper scrubs and shit like that, they have a different role at their work. It does not make them a snob. them presenting the best version of themselves does not necessarily make somebody a snob. That's somebody here who needs to hear this, because I'm fucking tired of it. I said what I said, and I write that shit down. Because my thing is this. Somebody here wants to lurk in somebody's energy all day and night long to prove a point. Healing. Baby, you need the healing. Some of us done paid our karmic debt. It is you who needs to heal. Wanting to help folks as you are healing is admirable. But you're energetic, whatever, baby, get your ass on. Get your ass on. Because believe it or not, it's nothing personal. I really don't like it when people want me to make friends and let my guard down when I'm not in a position to do so. People who demand to know what your Achilles heel is, they're looking to exploit it. Because Tarotland is not my first brush with psychics who abuse their gift. Believe it or not, my first round of that was Tumblr a decade ago. And I learned quite a bit. So whoever this is, you need to quit expecting you and other folks. And I know I'm one to talk because that's a lesson I had to learn too. My brain, I've had a lot of folks ask if I'm a vet. No, I'm not. I should have been, but I'm not. And I actually did try to join. But I'm going to tell you this. If I don't get a hood pass, I'm not giving anybody a hood pass. How I teach is how I was taught. I was not raised with kid gloves. I was raised with conditional love. But at the same time, it taught me how to do a lot of shit by myself. And on top of that, I learned from my family's mistakes just by watching them. See, somebody here wants to do a lot because of their own trauma. Because you hear a person like me say, I don't like to be around folks who have a substance abuse problem, you get triggered. I don't think you understand the shit I witnessed with my own eyeballs. Addictions are a curse on my daddy's side of the family, and I have seen drugs on both sides of my family. My mama's side, the side that raised me, the reason you think I'm a snob, yeah, they called the cops on folks. You were forced to get your act right. My daddy's side coddled and enabled a lot of shit because you just don't do that to family. Whoo, honey. Would you like me to break down where the problem still exists on either side? Because I can go in on you all day and night long. But what's funny is you want to go around saying that people like me are talking to trickster spirits. Maybe quit sending magic on the download to people's platforms to stop them from growing. Because that's your next excuse. You're mad because I'm growing. That's your next excuse. I know your excuses before you do. And with that, everyone have a good one.